Howdy, my name is Tia Pandey, and my topic is about the production and use of biodiesel. Biodiesel. Biodiesel is a type of biofuel that can be used as a diesel substitute. It is renewable and can be made from various types of fats like oils ranging from sunflower, vegetable, to animal fat and recycled grease. This picture describes how photosynthesis correlates to the extraction, refining, transferification process of creating biodiesel. How it's produced. So the first step of it includes photosynthesis. Photosynthesis relates to the production of biodiesel because photosynthesis is used to produce biomass, which then gets translated into biodiesel. Biomass is the energy from living things. The most common biomass material used for energy are plants, wood, and waste. Plant biomass absorbs CO2 through the process of photosynthesis, and then biomass is sustainably grown, managed, and harvested. And next, biomass gets used by the conversion, and CO2 once stored in the biomass gets returned back to its environment. The process of photosynthesis converts CO2 and water into nutrients and carbs. Then the carbs and energy can be indirectly processed into biofuels. The developmental status of biodiesel. Biodiesel is a highly developed fuel. Biodiesel has been around since 1890. Rudolf Diesel designed biodiesel, and he tested vegetable oil as a diesel substitute. Research has come a long way since. Biodiesel is the common name for fatty acid alkyl ester. Studies have uncovered that fats used for biodiesel are non-edible oils because the oil and fats used in cooking contain a different chemical compound. Biodiesel is the most used and produced biofuel in the United States. 1.65 billion gallons of biodiesel was consumed in 2021. Carbon footprint. So both of the graphs on the screen currently describe and depict how biodiesel has a very significant decrease in its carbon emission, especially the biodiesel from carbon. Another few impacts of the carbon footprint of biodiesel include that it's a renewable and reliable energy efficient source. 1 gallon of biodiesel emits about 5.87 pounds of CO2 when combusted, whereas 1 gallon of diesel fuel emits about 22.44 pounds of CO2 when combusted. And it is non-toxic, has low sulfur content, and the best part of biodiesel is that it is a carbon neutral. This pie chart describes the direct economic output from biofuel production. So in return, the profit made, and processing operations is a huge part of it. However, this graph shows the direct job creation from biodiesels and biofuels. Biofuel and specifically biodiesel is a huge job market. U.S. biodiesel production has a significant positive impact across a variety of economic sectors. Over 65,000 jobs have been opened and 780 million in economic opportunity, including transportation, agriculture, manufacturing, retail. Chevron and Renewable Energy Group are also big supporters of this. Okay, so some of the efforts to communicate the use of biofuel, especially biodiesel, to the public include Biden administration advocating for biofuel. Additionally, there's a national biofuel specific to Biodiesel Day, and this plays a huge role in the advocacy aspect of biodiesel. My current analysis is that biodiesel is a great clean source. However, it is very expensive to produce and in turn too expensive for the average consumers. However, it makes a lot of job opportunities. My proposed plan of action, if funding were not an obstacle, would include reducing the initial cost for biofuels, specifically biodiesel, to be dirt cheap in order to make people switch from current diesel to biodiesel. And the government could in turn try to fund this experiment or this experience and kind of help the population drive in that direction. The United States should also stop accepting oil from other countries. In return, the oil in the United States is very small compared to its exports. So that would make the pure diesel price skyrocket and decrease the price of biodiesel. And in return, biodiesel would be relatively cheaper, which would help people switch to that better. And here are my sources.